Hello guys, how are you doing today? I'm Jose and I'm here for a technical analysis on Bitcoin for you guys today, right? Let's start already on the weekly time frame here to see that Bitcoin has at first like descending tops here and a resistance area that comes all the way from the previous two all-time highs, right? So you have these all-time highs that have like a, of course, we have a different price action here from the previous ones in March 21 and November of 2021. We can face here like a reversal or a breakthrough this resistance area, but we're facing significant resistance here on the $70,000 range, okay? Although we have this region of support now until it's proven otherwise around the $56,000 range here in the closing. Let's get to this point here, right? Okay, that being said, we have this strong support here from previous closings of the previous weeks, and we have, let's get straight to this point here, we have like somewhat like a straight line that goes all the way, see, from this top of the RSI here, from this top, from this top to this bottom here. So it's somewhat a straight line, and it's a class B bearish divergence, not that strong, but not to be considered. So we need to consider this divergence, okay? When I get to the daily though, we're above the bullish area of the RSI, and we're gonna put this in numbers right now for you guys, okay? So let's get to numbers. We need to work with numbers. So working with numbers, I love this indicator. This is Roddy's NBA RSI and EMA plus divergence, right? And we can just put this support blocking here, right, around 67,585 and 65,716, and let's get it to like on the bluish color. Cool, here we go. Okay, and let's get this resistance put here as well. Okay, but the resistance elongates all the way to this, towards this area, and the resistance is a weekly resistance that we're going to set on this color, and the coordinates are 72,984 and 68,771. And let's get back to the daily, right? And if we double check, now let's analyze here the price action. If we analyze the price action, we can see that this region is a region of reversals, right? And that's the region that needs to be taken if we want to think of like further upside for Bitcoin and the whole of the crypto market, I assume. And this support region as well is a region that has a lot of deviations, somewhat like sometimes it come right here, sometimes it worked as a resistance as well. We stayed here within and came all the way back down. So I mean, it's impossible to know what's going to happen, but we see that this is the support region to be taken. Here is the EMA, right? This is the bottom of the EMA value, as well as this is the bottom of the bullish region's value as well. So we have like a significant rejection in here. If we see on the EMA, of course this can change, but for now it's a rejection on the weekly, right? And when we have rejections, like you see, this is an example. We didn't go as further down as this time, but the rejection of the bullish region was a very strong one. And to be quite honest, it was like on the closings, like 40% rejection. If we get like from the top to the bottom, it was a 50% worth rejection that could lead us to, let's see, $34,000. Okay, we need to consider this, right? And where was the stochastic? Right on the bottom, right? Here we have the stochastic to reach the midline. So I think I'd consider like a correction to be possible here, especially because on the daily there's also like the stochastic here on the top on the overbought region. And the 4 hourly though gives us some room for a little bit more upside, as we can see with this candle right here. And if we use the volume as well, we can see that there's some volume here for this, right? And if we get to the 1 hourly, there's a reasonable volume here as well. And if we take like the EMAs here into consideration, we're getting a good support here on the blue and green, which are the EMA 8 and 21 respectively. Okay, so when the EMA 100 is a support on the 1 hourly, it's like usually like a pump, and we're having this pump, right? Although there is on the 1 hourly a kind of like a bearish divergence, right? If we consider this, even if we consider this, okay, meaning this is a deviation, and here we are, okay? So this stop and this stop are here, this stop deviated, and now we're probably reaching, let's see, reaching the top again to come further back down, if this is to come to fruition. Okay, the stochastic is right on top, so I'd consider this as a possibility. And if we don't want to consider this as a possibility, let's see where is the rejection point here for the 4 hourly. 68 to 71. So 68 to 71, and let's put this on purple. Okay, so probably, and on the 1 hourly, probably like a double top, and if not a double top, maybe we're going to break through this, and because the volume is quite high, indeed, there's high volume, and so there's also a possibility for a break of this resistance region on the $68.2 thousand. If that happens though, then we're still gonna have this huge block of resistance here to be taken, which I think will be attempted to be taken by the price action if this happens. So it starts here, right? So I hope, and we have this turn here of the 100 on the 4 hourly above the 200, which is good. So yes, we have somewhat like a bullish possibility if there's if we kind of invalidate this bearish divergence that we saw on the 1 hourly, but it's also of course translated on the 4 hourly as well, right? We see it on the 4 hourly as well. So if this is invalidated with the breakthrough of this downward trending line, then we might see Bitcoin reaching at least retesting the previous all-time highs, the previous highs, to see if we can break through and keep going further up. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. In case you do, please subscribe, comment, like, and see if we can come here more often for more information on Bitcoin, and also the traditional markets indexes like Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and S&P 500, DXY, and so forth. Okay, I hope I'm of help, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.